What's up, guys? Welcome back to GAMERViCE. It's your boy Hank and your guy over there, Kevin. As always, we're here to bring you some game news. If you guys watched this week's video, I know we're bringing you this new one quickly, but we were kind of thrashing on Ubisoft, right? X-Defiant was the main topic in Call of Duty. And lo and behold, right after we shot that video, the Division, or should I say Ubisoft, sends a, email out talking about the Division Day. News all about the Division franchise, all the information you guys want to hear. As you guys know, I was excited to hear about Heartlands. I said they've been quiet, and now all of a sudden, they're coming and dropping a video. It's so weird how this always, I feel like, happens when we start talking about something, then the information comes out, or somebody then does that idea we had. It's just so weird how often that happens. But yeah, we're gonna do a live reaction video. Haven't watched the video yet. We're gonna be getting this information together for the first time ever. So you're going to see a lot of emotions here, most likely. But yeah, that's all I got to say. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope I enjoy. That's for damn sure. Kevin?
And I hope I enjoy, because Division 2 is a game that I enjoy very much. The whole Division series so far. So any new news, hopefully is good news. We're about to find out though. So here we go.
And welcome to Division Day, the day where we check in on all things The Division. I'm your host, Chris Waters from the Ubisoft News team, and today we're covering 3 games. The Division 2 and its plans for Year 5 of new seasonal content, a new game mode, and a new DLC. We don't want Year 5,
we want Division 3.
The Division Resurgence,
yeah,
the full-blown free-to-play RPG shooter coming to mobile devices. And The Division Heartland, the PvEVP survival action shooter, coming for free to consoles, cloud, and PC.
That's what we're really here to talk about.
We've got a lot to cover, and we've got a Twitch drop queued up for you. So get comfy and let's get it going. We'll start.
I hope I can still get that Twitch drop
of the Division 2.
I don't know about that.
Here we go. Division 2. Okay, start.
It'll start with Season 1, Broken Wings, which is bringing a new twist on manhunts and introducing a new game mode called Descent. Now, I think a new game mode calls for a new game mode trailer, and what do you know? I've got one right here.
All right, let's see what you got.
Can I just say real quick?
I know. I wanted to pause. I was like, let me get through the trailer, but like, all right.
Right before we start, I miss Division 2 so much, man. Or just Division in general, man. I just miss that looter shooter experience that it's just, and when you got buddies playing with you, oh my God, it's just, I just miss it. And just opening this trailer up, I'm like, come on, I want to play this again. But at the same time, it's almost like, I just wish they just made a new division. Like Division 3.
That's what we want. They should like Division 3. Like we're really squeezing out Year 5 now here, because now we're like, what new content? AKA, here's the new content. So I'm gonna wait before I rip them a new one. I want to see what Descent mode is.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at this trailer.
All right.
Let the sickness take that!
Trailers always look so much better than the game.
Of course.
Division trained you to operate at your...
They don't do that to you in the game.
This simulation...
They will now.
will push you beyond them. But I'm confident in your abilities.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh. Is this gonna be PvP?
Suit up, agents.
Oh, Splinter Cell? That look a little Splinter Cell.
Time to see what you're capable of.
It could be a little teaser.
Roguelite
mode.
Okay.
Descent is a roguelite mode coming free to all Division 2 players.
It's a free update, by the way, which is big.
And that is just the start. back to the roadmap, you can see in Season 1 the start of a multi-season rebuild of the Castle Settlement. That'll bring the devastated landmark back to life with renewed purpose. Season 2 will bring a challenging new incursion as you venture out to the Merritt Estate to confront the cleaners. And in Season 3, it's back to New York City for the holidays and new revelations about Aaron Keener and his rogues. And then in Season 4, new story DLC with new zones, new main missions, and a whole new endgame structure. Keep in mind that each season will also continue to introduce new manhunts, leagues, and events. And while you'll still need the Warlords of New York expansion for most of this content, the new Descent mode will be free for all agents. You may have noticed the apparel events running throughout Year 5 as well. These will bring a bunch of new fits, as well as the return of familiar favorites.
Is there any...
I dig it. Okay, I just have to say it. I don't like when these events focus on apparel like it's some big deal. Am I, you know what I mean? Like,
it's not adding new content. It's like, because you'll grind it out like a season pass to kind of unlock those things over the time. And they're like, oh yeah, we dropped some new content for you. But it's like, that's a cheap ass way about talking about new content. Like, that's purely cosmetic. That ain't new content. It's not adding to the game.
And especially a game like Division 2 where the game has been out for so long, it's just like, it feels like you're just reaching to say you're adding new stuff.
I know. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Grab that Leon Kennedy look for free starting on April 25th. And then, once the season starts, set your sights on another gaming icon's signature style. Sam Fisher. As part of the premium pass for Season 1 Broken Wings, you'll be able to unlock pieces of the Splinter Cell apparel to help you fifth freedom your way all throughout DC and NYC. So, when does this all kick off?
Thank you.
Season 1 Broken Wings takes flight in early June, or doesn't
Interesting graphic.
fly because the wings are broken? I don't know. We'll find
Her
out
arm
together
is, like,
in
fucked up.
early June.
Not that, and I don't really like.
PC
They just made
players
up
can get a little
characters right
preview
there.
tomorrow.
Maybe not
because
the
public
main
test
lady,
server
but the
will
rest
be
of those people.
available tomorrow, which means you can play the new Descent mode tomorrow. As for today, there's a special sale going on in-game now through May 2nd with big discounts on outfits, custom weapon skins, and emotes. Marching Band 1 is.
AK, we want your money. We're doing a big sale. You got me there.
My favorite, personally. In the coming months, there will also be big sales on the Warlords of New York expansion, plus a free weekends to help you recruit and train up your friends to get ready for all the good stuff coming in Year 5 of the Division 2.
Mobile. All right, let's see.
The Division Resurgence is bringing a full-fledged Division experience to Android and iOS devices. We're talking campaign, solo, and co-op, new signature weapons, new gadgets, new enemy factions, a new storyline that bridges the gap.
Why does the mobile get all that new shit?
No, so I was just about to pause, and I was gonna say the mobile, and people did debate it last time. They didn't have it on iOS, so I didn't play it because I would easily have just tried it out. Because like, why not? They had it for Android, so this should have been you, Kevin. They're going at it like they talk about how hard it is to develop games all the time, and it's not easy. But it's like they develop one from scratch to get to mobile, and I'm trying to understand what is the for all these developers to get on mobile. I need to, and I mean, I guess we've kind of found some numbers before because people always kind of downplay them, and it's like you'd be surprised how many people play mobile. And I guess is it that many people play mobile because everyone has a phone? So therefore, it's a console everyone already owns. And then the biggest thing with mobile is technically everyone can get all the mobile games for free. And then is whether you feel so inclined after playing those mobile games, like to open up. Sometimes some have content gated, sometimes some are pay to win, sometimes some have just purely cosmetic stuff. But it's like there's clearly money involved, or to quicken your experience, or not time keep you, like, oh yeah, you'll be able to play, but like now you need shards to do the dungeons, which is how you get freaking loot, you know what I mean, or to do the cave, or to do this mission. So the only reason they do it, there from a statistics standpoint, all these developers have to see there's got to be so much money in mobile gaming. But it's just so sad because sometimes they do things in mobile games, and look, like you just said, like, why is mobile like, why couldn't you add this to where you started, where your community, the beginning, the real Division fans all started? Like, why couldn't you add this to the game, or why couldn't you have already used every resource that clearly we got to be talking in the millions here, or something, right, to develop the mobile game? Why didn't you already put that towards Division 3? Like, could we have gotten it earlier? I just never understand this shit, man.
I think also to understand is that a lot of kids, if your kid doesn't have a phone, they have a tablet, and that's also mobile.
Yeah,
so
mobile.
No matter what, everybody has something that can play the mobile game pretty much at this point in time. So I think that's where they're aiming for, and then they see games like the Call of Duty, a mobile game that did so well. Fortnite a mobile? I don't even know anymore. I think it did at one point, because I think Epic and Apple had a big deal, right? At some point they won like a lawsuit. So I think that was for Fortnite. And like Genshin Impact was, first of all, okay, if they did something like that, where it was like a cross progression game between your mobile device, and then you can come back to PC and play like a nice graphic, like a nice graphic type of game, Division 2 style or Division 3 style, or whatever, 2.5 or whatever the hell they would have did, that would have been perfect. But no, this is going to be a game it sucks to say, but I'm just not going to be interested in playing this on mobile. I just don't think I'm going to have.
I just know me, and because I'm a fan of the Division, when it drops, I will play it. Like, it's gonna be there. I'll download it. I'm definitely gonna give it 2-3 hours. It'll be easy for me sitting on the couch, and I won't be at the PC. Let me pop that open. Connect my controller to my phone and play on. But it is a hard sell. Is it gonna be something I'm gonna put in 300 hours like I do on Division 2? Doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it. Let's see.
Between the Division and the Division 2. And you can be among the first to play the Division Resurgence during an upcoming test phase this summer.
Get your phones out.
Sign up now at thedivisionresurgence.com for your chance to get into the test. Go ahead. Just open up a new tab. Get in there. Sign up.
No, we're reacting to this video right now, bro.
Special JTF
Don't tell me what to do.
For use when the full game launches. That's right. Sign up. Oh, we got to keep going. Okay, folks, thedivisionresurgence.com. You know where to go. You're all set.
Okay, bro.
Comics.
Okay, before we get to our final game, it wouldn't be Division Day without a look at how the characters and stories of the Division are expanding beyond.
All right. Let's go!
Back to what we want to see. This is it right here.
Welcome to Silver Creek.
Silver Creek!
Little town in Middle America.
Register for the PC closed beta.
I've registered about 8 times. I better get picked. I don't even know how to do this. I know they only say do it once. Don't matter.
You'll ever have. Silver Creek was perfect, up until it wasn't. The green poison changed everything for everyone. It started in New York on Black Friday, the biggest shopping day of the year. They called it the dollar flu because it spread on money. The virus knew no boundaries. No matter where it hit, the bodies piled up. And when it spread to Silver Creek, the result was the same: death. I'm Division Agent Mackenzie Reed. Originally from Kansas,
Hey,
I was
Mackenzie.
stationed in Boston when the shit hit the fan after Black Friday. I left Boston and came to Silver Creek looking for Killian Tower, my commander. Well, he was my commander until recently. For reasons unknown, he disavowed the division and is now a rogue agent.
Our boy went rogue.
Killian betrayed my team and murdered them. He gunned them down and fled. No clues, no motive. Only a bloody trail for me to follow.
People be trying to kill people out here.
That trail has led
What
me
I want to know is what did
Silver
Mackenzie do
Creek.
to him? I'm just kidding.
I wasn't prepared for what I found. I wanted answers, but all I got was more questions. Why is the virus different here? Why did Killian murder the team he proudly commanded? And why is he amassing an army
Money.
of Reapers in Silver Creek? Everything I've seen tells me that Silver Creek's at the heart of something big. I can't do this
The
alone, Agent.
Vultures, new faction.
I need your help.
What you just saw was the cinematic intro to The Division Heartland.
Oh, word?
Set in the mysterious Midwestern town of Silver Creek, Heartland is a free-to-play PvEVP survival action shooter in which you'll confront AI factions and other player squads as you explore all the strange goings-on by light of day and fight to survive in the dark of night. Now, let's delve a little bit more into the gameplay, the systems, the setting of The Division Heartland. I've got a developer diary here to show you, and if you watched Ubisoft Forward in September, you may recognize the first little bit of it. But trust me, there is a lot more you haven't seen that I'm gonna show you now. Now.
Let's go.
Hey everyone, we're so excited to show you Heartland, an all-new standalone adventure in the Division universe. The teams poured their heart into this game, and we can't wait to share it with you. Welcome to Silver Creek. Heartland's a free-to-play survival action shooter set in the Division universe that features streamlined survival
Clean
gameplay
UI.
and a beautiful new world to explore, filled with dynamic PvEVP gameplay.
Interesting, that little
In
top
Heartland,
bar.
you play as a Division agent, given the task of protecting Silver Creek, a small town in Middle America. It's your job to keep the town safe from enemy factions, rogue agents, and a deadly contamination. Heartland explores what happened to small-town America when the green poison was unleashed on the world. While major metropolitan centers got aid from agencies like SARA and the Division, what help did the Heartland get? This game ties directly into the timeline and introduces all new characters and storylines to the franchise. I'm Keith Evans, creative director on Heartland at Red Storm Entertainment.
Hi, I'm Taylor Epperly.
The fact that it's Red Storm is a good sign. So I'm gonna
Is
say.
it?
Yeah. They helped up, they fixed up a lot. I'm pretty sure the ones that had to do with Underground and everything in the Division 1 that everyone fell in love with. So that's a plus. We'll see.
I'm on Heartland. I'm really excited for folks to see what the world of the Division looks like in small-town America.
Hi, I'm Carrie Bland, community developer on
I like how they did that.
and
That
I
was nice.
can't wait for our players to see all the hard work and dedication the team has put in. We've spent a year in closed tests building on the experience, responding to the feedback we received, and have evolved towards a truly unique and exciting take on survival PvEVP gameplay.
Let's see it. Let's
Okay.
see it.
Heartland launches with a robust experience for players on day one. The player's first task is to help Mackenzie Reed get Silver Creek's base of operations back up and running. Players will be tasked with completing a set of missions and projects, all focused on the goals of exploring the town and gathering the supplies necessary to help prepare the base of operations. Every mission completed gives players the tools and strength necessary to survive.
Silver Creek is a hostile environment filled with deadly contamination, roaming enemy hordes, and the looming threat of sickness and dehydration. Players will have to be prepared if they hope to survive a full day in the town.
As day turns to night, Silver Creek is sent into high alert. The survival threat increases, and dangerous PvEVP from rogue players and AI is introduced. Night is a deadly sandbox filled with unexpected threats, but there is that constant carrot of great rewards.
So like Dark Zone. Okay.
This
As
is
players progress,
well, yeah,
they unlock
but at the same
ability
time,
to
it's not
select one of
Division
three
loot.
active
It's gonna be
classes.
like
Every class brings something unique to the table, from the survivalist ability to highlight loot
hopefully a way better, clean DMZ and basically what is it? Tarkov. So it's the idea of Tarkov, with the Division.
It's so strange. This is like the thing now, right? Like Call of Duty's got like a DMZ thing. Now this has got this had Dark Zone, but Tarkov too. It's just interesting.
So I guess because like I'm saying, you see how you open that thing, it's like you're not really gonna find the named loot like you are in Division 2, but it's like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and it looked like tier 5 was that high end, top of the line type of glove. It's just 20, and it's gonna give you the best percentages. Like gloves do this. It looks like clearly they'll work stats in, but I'm waiting to find out more. You're probably gonna extract your stuff, and then when you go in again, but at the same time you're doing missions. While there's the CPU, the PvE, and then there's also other people that can come ruin our experience. So it's it's that idea, but basically I'm just hoping it's a way, like, I guess I never really played Tarkov, and everyone keeps trying to do a Tarkov thing. I just haven't found myself able to go play that. But then DMZ is supposed to be, like a Tarkov, like the same concept, but like also DMZ, it's like not. They didn't perfect it. It was who was the other? Oh, Battlefield. I was ready to go with them, and they kind of went to do it, but it's so bare bones. Like I'm saying, these guys been working on it, been trying to sell it. They got quiet again. I'm hoping like they really went into detail, and it's like a complete game, is what I'm saying. But yeah, the free to play. What exactly is going to be the driving microtransaction? Obviously, I'm hoping it's just cosmetic stuff.
Behind walls to the weapons expert ability to craft and deploy an assault turret. Combining these classes in a squad helps you overcome Silver Creek's toughest challenges.
Where one teammate might be falling behind, you really want to make sure that you're picking up that weight. Talking together and working as a true unit is the best way to make sure you're successful in Silver Creek.
Heartland features a deadly and unpredictable contamination that makes every trip into Silver Creek unique.
To help you in your journey, you'll be able to fabricate supplies, prepare your go-bag for each new day, making sure you can achieve even the toughest goals.
The contamination shapes
I saw it.
Yeah, like you see what I mean? Like if we go back, this is how we do this.
Areas of the map that are easily accessible, and using a filter protects.
Where'd it go? Oh, did you? Are you
Heartland
moving?
features a deadly and
moved it back.
unpredictable contamination that makes every trip into Silver Creek unique.
To help you in your journey, you'll be able to fabricate supplies, prepare your go-bag for each new day, making sure you can achieve even.
See, so like level 2 chest, obviously that would be a named brand name in the Division 2, and it's gonna have a lot of things, but clearly it's like chest, here's your chest, and chest is clearly that armor mod plus 5%. So it looks like there you go. Green's always going to be plus 5. You get a purple, it'll be plus 10. A yellow's going to be plus 15 or 25, whatever it was. You know what I mean? That looks like what we're going to get here.
Shapes the areas of the map that are easily accessible, and using a filter protects agents from the contamination, but the filter depletes pretty quickly inside the contaminated areas. So depending
now
on
your
how many
mask is
filters
going to
you
actually have to do with contamination. That'll be good tie-in. They definitely need to do that.
Other folks passed up. There's also the ever-present threat of dehydration. Dehydration can slow you down, so you really have to keep an eye out for fresh,
I'm curious to see how this water hydration mechanic works.
You're gonna want to set yourself up for success out there. But if you do find yourself a little underprepared, hopefully you have a teammate that'll let you crawl inside their backpack.
There's your med
Who
kits.
knows? Maybe they have juice boxes in there.
Juice boxes probably give like a different
shade agents are using the
boost.
rocket rink and abandoned roller skating rink as their base of operations.
Plus
For the first time in the
5%
division,
accuracy.
the entire base of operations is
Apple
a shared
juice.
space.
Plus
You can
5%.
socialize, form a group, customize your character, and prep for your next operation. Each session begins and ends in the base of operations, and you'll be talking to Carmelita, Kevin, and Mackenzie quite often.
Each time players exfiltrate back to their base of operations, they take the materials and gear they've collected and store it in their personal armory to help them prepare for future days.
Go back out with whatever you have taken out, probably.
When you're going up against rogue agents, you kind of get into a bit of a cat or mouse situation. For me, I'm definitely more of a mouse. You don't have to worry about rogue agents if they can't see you.
There's a couple different strategies you can use against rogue players. I love using Heartland's class skills to set up ambushes, coordinating with my teammates to make sure we're repairing our armor as needed. And then when the shooting's done, I love looking through their loot and taking all the good stuff.
Oh man, it just always sounds so
Heartland
good.
will be a living game. The stories we tell on day one are just the beginning. We can't wait for players to dive in and take this journey with us.
We're thrilled to take the next step as we enter our testing phase. Our community team will be looking at feedback shared across social channels and on our official forums while we evolve our game together with our community, shaping the long-term Heartland experience. The team is committed to creating the best possible experience for our players, and the community is invaluable in helping make that happen.
I really think we've created something that the original survival players will recognize, while also innovating with open world operations, dynamic contamination.
The team here at Red Storm is proud and feel we're really onto something. Heartland feels fresh and distinct while still feeling at home alongside the other amazing games in this universe. Thank you for taking this journey with us. We can't wait to have you join us in Silver Creek.
There's the extractor right there. Saw it at the
Please, God, yeah, there was the
If you
extracting
want to get
actually
your
getting
hands
on
on
the
the
thing.
Division Heartland, sign up now for a chance to get into the next testing phase at thedivisionheartland.com.
Pick me.
If you're chosen, you'll be granted 5 invites to share with
There we
5
go.
people.
That's the great thing
you
about it.
trust
So
to
we got some
squad up
chances. We got a bunch of us, as long as you know.
You could
Okay.
also give them to 5 people you don't trust.
So it's
and
if
bring
it's
a little
like that,
chaos
that
into your
means they're
life.
probably gonna open it
Get
up to
yourself
watch
on the
30
list
minutes,
either
get
way,
access.
and keep an eye
Ubisoft
out
is
for more
usually pretty
news
good with their
this
like closed
summer.
betas. They're really not closed at all.
When you play the Division
Especially if it's the
Heartland,
ones like
the
that where they're
Division
inviting.
Resurgence, and the
Right.
Division 2, you'll be able to show your Shade street cred with cross-game rewards. Each game will grant you a reward you can redeem in each other game, which makes for
Oh, we see what you're doing there, trying to get everybody to play all your
Year 5
games.
of the
Yeah, you
Division
play
2
this game and
starts
get that.
in early June. Signups are open now for upcoming playtests for the Division Resurgence and the Division
thing is-
Heartland. I'm Chris Waters, and on
Yeah,
behalf
hold on,
of the
see?
Ubisoft folks working
Yeah, don't be trying to hide this on us. Test phase coming in the summer.
That's
Then
the
sign
mobile
up for
game.
the Oh wait, no, Heartlands is at the end.
It's at the end there.
worldwide to bring you new
More news this
stories,
summer.
adventures, and challenges in the world
All
of
right,
the
you know what?
Division.
Just make the game
Thank
right,
you for
I guess.
watching.
I ain't gonna be mad, but all right. Lot to unpack there.
There it is, man. That was nice. I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah. What? So
Listen,
thoughts,
That was-
people. Let us know in the comments, by the way, what you guys think too. While
Yes,
we
please. Yes,
chat it
please.
out. While we chat it out right here for a minute.
well, just real quick. I mean, listen, we have Division 2, Season 5, or is it Year 5? It's Year 5, right?
Year 5, and then it's 4 seasons in each year. So exactly,
Yeah.
this is about season 20. Yeah,
So,
we're gonna go into 20 seasons. For
Year 5.
17.
biggest thing that they have there is the Descent mode, roguelike mode.
Mhm.
That is
Which
gonna
I
be
need
real-
more information on. But yeah,
What about roguelites or just that mode in general?
that mode in general, like what's it look like? You know what I mean? But
So
I guess
to me,
is
it sounded
roguelike.
like the tower, except it's called the Descent. So you're going further down, and
Yeah.
then roguelike, which means you die, and you have to start all over.
Yeah. Okay.
So I mean,
Yeah.
I like
So they-
roguelike. So
Yeah. So
Okay.
they're just gonna have to tie in loot-worthy stuff. You know.
Correct.
Like always.
Correct.
Exactly.
it's gonna be
Alright.
interesting to see how they do the levels. Like, you know, is every 5 levels you get like a break where you can look at your shit, or they're just gonna do like mayhem, just like, yep, just keep going down. You're just gonna keep going. We're gonna
Yeah,
see about
okay.
that. Mobile game, I don't know. What do you have about the mobile game? Because I'm not
Mobile
like I
game.
said,
It's like, again, it's one of those things. Cool. And even if you hear it's great, it's still such a also niche market for the people that do own the PCs and the consoles. That's not what they play. Like,
yeah,
the mobile game, I feel like, is for mobile gamers who already like. If I'm not a mobile gamer to begin with, like, I will, like I said, give it a shot, play it a little bit, but like, I'm not magically gonna start putting in 100 hours into, because I just
Yeah.
I don't game on my phone like that or my tablet. Like, it's not what I do. So
exactly.
it's like a very specific market for that, and I just don't think we fit into it.
Enough said. And then Heartland, which is the one I was most curious about, most interested about.
Mm-hmm.
Heartland's gonna be cool. I don't know. Did you get to play the beta before? for Heartland?
No, I feel like they gave me access, and then I just wasn't around that weekend,
just
and it
busy.
was been like a year ago. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I ever got around to it, so I am mad at myself for that. But I can already imagine that that was probably a year ago. That
Yeah.
it's almost a complete different new game, just like Defiant. X Defiant is almost completely different from the other beta that they dropped.
Exactly.
So yeah,
I actually got to play the beta last time.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay.
And it was a little barren. It was a little. It was a little like it wasn't a lot going on. It was kind of boring, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
As far as like the missions that you do during the day, and then like that PvPVE or however you want to put it at night.
PvP. Yeah.
That was kind of cool. That was kind of fun. I got stuck with some randoms. They started talking some nonsense, but the gameplay, the gameplay was fun. Except for I was in a match ready to win or like towards the end of winning, and the beta froze on me, and that was the last thing I played. So
that's always unfortunate.
Yeah. But that's kind of to be expected. That's why it's a beta, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, I am 100% excited still. Like they still kept me sold on the fact that the Heartlands. I've been waiting for it.
Yeah.
My issue with it's like I hear things, and to me, like it's always my quote. I say, "It sounds good." Like they say something, and then like it sounds good because in my head I'm listening to that, and then I have my own interpretation of it in my head, and then it's like though if the game comes out and I'm playing, I'm like that is not how I interpreted that at all, and then that's when shit starts getting bad with games and what I hear and what they try to sell you on. So I'm just real curious to see more. Like they showed a little bit of screens here and there, but like exactly, yeah. What I guess the big thing that people always say in these games though is now there's that necessarily it's not BR where you're like winning first place, but you're trying to extract and maybe get new loot, like whatever. So the thing has to be like, what is the reward at the end? Like what are you winning or gaining? Is there obviously I never seen like a rank mode to this kind of thing. So it's like what exactly is like the reward feeling moment, like finishing a game or extracting? Because like even like for example like DMZ, like you could say, which I think is almost like like you could drop in and then you could just go extract. Like you could drop in, go to do like one little thing at somebody and extract, and you can keep doing it, but it's like then what's that doing? You know what I mean? So eventually I know they have to have like a big mission log, and I guess that's the part of it free to play where it has to be kind of lives of service. They need to keep adding like the mission contents, like it should change weekly, I guess. Like here's this like but then also what is the reward for it as far as like cosmetics, or it's like, you know, kind of showing off like exactly if you finished and extracted the top tier item in the like the weapons case in DMZ or something is like the biggest thing usually you're trying to extract from there. So like clearly there's going to be that one thing you probably need to extract from there, but like when I extract it too, like now am I starting to get badges to show off on my backpacks when people are killing me? And then like kind of like Doc is doing in his game the Midnight Society game. Why am I Dead Drop?
Yep.
Like kind of like if I kill these rogue agents, can I like take that personal identifier? There's like so like I have my own like wall of like people I've killed, like type of like dog, like kind of like still there have their watch, like oh if you die like some then you can take their watch. So like everyone you've killed, you'll have like their ID badge or something, like, you know, their dog like something like that, like something cool to add to like the reward feeling of it. So I just hope they have something like that along with the gameplay and everything. But from what I saw play, like it looks like finally now like a good Dark Zone, because you know the problem with the Dark Zone was always the balancing and then playing the game and people not wanting to go in there or just feeling like you're getting harassed. Like this is a standalone Dark Zone, and then clearly everything's balanced based off of that was like we just saw level 1 or to level 5 or tier 1 to tier 5 on the items. It's going to be about going there. Everything's balanced on the same scale as far as like it's this, whether you actually have a level 1 thing and then obviously someone has a level 5 thing, you will get smacked. But it's not like you went in there with somebody who has 200 hours in on Division 2, has stupid, ridiculous builds versus someone who's, you know, played 30 hours. They just wanted to go in Dark Zone, kind of check it out, and then you're getting harassed in Dark Zone. It's not going to be that. Like, it's going to be a level playing field Dark Zone, which is kind of what people, because people love the gameplay of Division, and they just kind of wish the Dark Zone was a balanced experience. So this sounds like dope. This sounds like Dark Zone being balanced, which can only mean good. Like good for them. Like I think.
Right. Yeah.
Except it's not tied to your actual loot in Division, so because it doesn't have that part of it, you know.
The only thing that I worry about is having the game have missions that require you to go into that PvPvE area to get items from there to complete the missions. Do you know what I mean? Like
No.
during the day you have missions, and the whole point is to build up your base. I hope that those missions stay focused during the day where you don't have to contest with other people. And I hope that they don't do something like your mission is to go into the night and get these items at night and then extract them. Do you get what I'm saying? Because then you have to contest with other people, not just the PvE part. You have to contest with the PvP part too.
I feel like that's kind of what I'm expecting, though. Is that not what you're expecting? Yeah, I feel like that's the whole point of the mode. But now I'm saying it's balanced, and in the sense of like you can't really get harassed though, because again, it's a standalone game. If it's, I don't know, what is it, a fire team of 3 or 4 people yet, but like at least this, like in the Dark Zone, so you like really have to find or know people, your friend groups, to go in there. Here, it's like if you're loading up like DMZ, like yeah, you could do no fill, but that's gonna be on you for no filling. Like you go in, you get filled with 3 other people, like you kind of all are trying to play, so like you're all helping each other out. Everyone's kind of against everyone, as well, also against the computer. But like you said, I didn't play that last beta, so I know they talked about cycling day and night. So I didn't know if like a day thing is like, no one's allowed to fight each other type thing. We're just fighting the computer, and then at nighttime, that's when it turns into. But I feel like it's PvE. PvP means like we a group of 3 of us might be killing this boss in an area trying to do something, and somebody else might come too doing the same thing. That's actually what I'm expecting. Like that, from my point of view, that's what I think is gonna be, and it just kind of causes mayhem. It's definitely gonna cause frustration, especially anybody that plays games with me. I'm gonna be pissed. Like if getting third party and stuff, boy, I hate it. I feel like the world is out to get me. But it's also like the point of the mode, like that emotion that comes out of me. I get really angry, but it's like I guess that's how I know I have life in me, like that I have those feelings, and it's like, I get
could
mad.
be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure, and unless they changed it, I'm pretty sure in the last beta during the day, your missions were just PvE. That's all it was. You could be in a group, of course, but it's just PvE missions. And then when it cycled to night, that's when it turned PvEP, VP, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So my concern, the only concern I have so far, other than I just want to try it out, make sure the gameplay mechanics is cool and all thing like that, and it'd be nice to have just like Division 2, the shooter looter experience with the RPG mix. I'm hoping that those stats type of element kind of transitions over to this game too still. But at night, I'm hoping that there's nothing that at night involves you to get items that you need to extract against other people to help you build the base during the day. That's what I'm worried about, because then people can just like you said, just if people are harassing you, that means you don't get to advance that mission.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that I'm concerned about.
Yeah, we got to see more is what it comes down to. They didn't give, I don't know if they wrote a blog then explaining more mechanics of it, but I guess that's what it comes down to, man. Again, guys, that was your Division Day video drop. Yes. So if you guys already watched the video, if you watched it with us in this video, please talk about it in the comments. We will talk back to you. We will discuss. Let us know. Don't forget to like the video, though. And don't forget to subscribe, man. We making our way up. We had 20 subs, Slowly but surely, we climbing, man.
That's it.
Rome wasn't built in a day. We just getting started. Finish line, never ending, baby.
There it is. Beautiful. We will catch you guys in the next episode of our podcast, which should be next Tuesday, I believe. So until then, y'all have yourself good gaming sessions. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
All right, man. Everybody take care.